Namaste and welcome to South India, often called God's own country and arguably the most beautiful part of India.
I think this is one of my favorite places we've ever been. I just love it here.
While India is sometimes labeled as chaotic, dirty, or overwhelming, South India quietly challenges all of these ideas. It's calmer, cleaner, more relaxed, and incredibly rewarding to explore.
We are in the perfect place ever.
And over the next 2 weeks, we're going to show you exactly why. We're starting our trip with a fun little stop in Mumbai before heading to Goa for a yoga retreat. From there, we fly south to Kerala to experience the region at its best, including a night on a traditional houseboat, before slowing things down even further at a luxury beach resort. And finally, we end our trip with a 3-day Ayurveda retreat. We'll take you across this region, sharing exactly what to do, where to stay, and how to make the most of your time. If you're planning a trip to India or have always wondered what South India is really like, this is the perfect 2-week itinerary. This is our second time in the country. In 2022, we planned the whole trip ourselves, but this time we're doing it with a travel agency called India Someday. They have been absolutely fantastic and have graciously planned and organized this entire trip. If you're considering traveling to India, Sri Lanka, or elsewhere in Asia, we can't recommend reaching out to them enough. Their details will be in the description for you.
Welcome to Mumbai, the very first stop on this great big Indian adventure. It's not technically in the south yet, but it's the perfect landing spot for a southern trip. It's the city of dreams, the city of Bollywood, and it's also known as the city of a soft landing for tourists because it's got lots of Western comforts. It's quite bougie in certain places and has amazing hotels. We are going to be spending 5 days here, but you could easily do it in 2 or 3. And this is actually India Someday's headquarters, so we're going to be spending some good time with them. We're here during Diwali. We've got so much planned, it's going to be great. Starting with, of course, a food tour.
We ended up making a whole dedicated video in Mumbai that you can watch after this, but essentially we tried all the best eats in the city but also learned about the history along the way. We then did a mythological tour on the day of Diwali, learning more about the Hindu religion and also the local and spiritual lives of people who live here. We did a bit of a city tour where we visited the old train station, the market and Dhobi Ghat, which was one of the most fascinating things we've seen on our travels. And finally we did a Bollywood dance class. Mumbai ended up being one of our favorite cities in India, so check that video out.
Good day. We were actually supposed to head to Hampi today. It's a World UNESCO Heritage Site and a city filled with incredible history. And we were going to take an overnight sleeper bus to get there and only arrive there tomorrow. However, today we woken up feeling so dreadfully sick and we're getting worse throughout the day. So our agency actually sat us down and said, we're worried about your health and don't think that you should be doing the overnight bus. And instead you should spend one more night here in Mumbai in a luxury hotel. Rest and recuperate, have some ginger chai and get better. And then tomorrow we will fly you instead to Goa, to a yoga and wellness retreat. And we were like, sounds bloody freaking great, thank you guys. We also chuffed that we went with an agency this time around and we're not here in India alone because we'd be in a bit of a pickle. Tomorrow we will see you in Goa.
This morning we're hopping on a quick 1-hour flight down south to Goa. We landed at the new airport in Mopa, North Goa, which was super modern and clean. We were very impressed. But anyway, welcome to Goa, a place where India slows down and exhales. Namaste. We already got that relaxed tropical vibe just from our drive in. It's so beautiful and lush here. Goa has been shaped by over 450 years of Portuguese rule. It feels unlike anywhere else in the country, blending colonial architecture, Catholic churches, and Indian culture into something totally unique. It's also one of India's biggest wellness hubs, drawing yogis, surfers, and slow travelers from around the world. Between beach sunsets, yoga retreats, and laid-back coastal villages, Goa is the perfect reset before diving deeper into South India. We've actually been here for 3 days already. We checked into Amritara Resort and Spa, but we've actually been dreadfully sick the last couple of days, so we spent our whole time there basically just in the room, but man, did they look after us. They even organized a doctor to come and see us in our room. They went and fetched our medication at the pharmacy. They brought us delicious food and soups. And it was just a really good place to be sick, and a good time to be sick, to be honest, because it's only been raining, just raining, so it worked out pretty well for us. So Amritara is a little bit away from the beach, but it's a really big resort, and it's good for kids because they got a nice swimming pool on site, a restaurant on site, a nice spa, and they also do yoga there, so you can almost spend your whole time at the resort itself. But now we've made it to Ashiana Yoga Retreat Center. And man, this place is incredible. We've only got 1 night here. I think the minimum you're most supposed to stay here is actually 2, but most people stay here for like 5 to up to 2 weeks, because you basically just come here to immerse yourself in nature and practice yoga twice a day. They even have a morning session from 8 till 10, followed by a brunch, and then they serve incredible vegetarian Indian meals at 7 o'clock. And how fantastic is this? When we arrived, there's literally masala chai on tap and a lemon and ginger honey tea on tap too. That's exactly what we need while we're sick. Could not be any better. But I'm going to leave it to Clary to show you around our magnificent room.
Welcome to our beautiful room. I think this is the Jaipur room. It is so Instagrammable and it's absolutely massive. First of all, we've got this insane lounge area, a gigantic like bed kind of a thing. They've got incense going. It smells just so beautiful here. We've got an incredibly huge bathroom with massive windows. The design is just absolutely stunning, honestly. And then our room. It's so pretty. And if one balcony is not enough for you over there, we've got 2. And we are completely surrounded by palm trees and the tropics and incredible birds. We actually have some yoga planned for 4 p.m. But let's go and explore Goa a little bit and see what the vibe is here. Everyone's so peaceful and zen and just loving life and loving nature. It is raining, but that's okay. We're here to really just practice yoga, really, because it's Goa. Hello!
And they are really close to the beach. I believe it's just a 2-minute walk, so we are looking forward to checking that out too. Nice little lunch there at Prana at I think the Mandiri beach here, one of the main ones that we've been told to come to, apparently because it's a little bit less busy and loud. There's not as many beach clubs. Relaxing vibe, lots of families chilling. Reminds me of Canggu beach, that's for sure. And they also do surfing lessons there on that beach. I think the restaurant itself actually has boards and you can rent them out and go have a lesson. This is the little bridge we take to cross the river. So this side is where our resort is, and it's nice and peaceful and calm. And then on this side, it's like the more local area where we walk through little homes to get to the beach and the restaurants and the little, I guess you could say, town with the places to do a bit of shopping. Tomorrow we're going to explore a little bit more of the Goa main town where all the other cafes are to check out the vibes.
सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै
Magic. Pure magic. Wow. I don't think I've ever been in a more relaxing setting in my life. You've got the birds, the river, the ocean, the dripping of the raindrops.
And then just the most amazing yin yoga session where you're doing a lot of savasana, so you're lying on your back just surrendering, lots of child poses, relaxing. Just that session was all about relaxing every muscle and fiber in your body. It was just amazing. We even did some awesome breath work
Yeah, magic stuff. It was hard though, some of the holds for me. I'm very
Not into
stiff.
yoga.
We've got dinner, and we'll have an early night, and we'll see you guys in the morning.
Good morning from literal paradise. You should have heard the birds this morning. But anyway, I'm on the way to yoga.
After Clary's yoga this morning, we tried to take a walk to the nearby town to explore some of the things to do in the area, but we got caught in the rain and had to turn back. Between being sick, only having 3 nights here, and the unpredictable weather, we didn't manage to explore as much of Goa as we would have liked. That said, we still absolutely loved our time here. The energy is slow, peaceful, and deeply relaxing. It really feels like a place of healing. For now though, it's time to move on. We've got a flight to catch further south to Cochin and into the heart of Kerala. But first we had a bit of a drive to Goa's old airport through some pretty heavy rain. We definitely got a little unlucky with the weather here. This time of year is usually the transition out of monsoon season to a more pleasant and dry climate. Maybe we'll have better luck next time. Our flight from Goa to Kochi was just over an hour, where we were picked up by our amazing driver Suresh. He's going to be with us for the next 8 days, taking us all over Kerala and showing us the very best of this region. Our first stop is
Cochin, aka Kochi. It's a charming port city known as the Queen of the Arabian Sea because of its major role in the incredible spice trade.
It's an absolute melting pot of cultures here, British, Dutch, Portuguese, and of course Indian. We are so excited to explore it for the next 2 days.
Before we carry on with the video, we want to say a quick thank you to today's sponsor, Olafly. Have you ever landed in a country, super exhausted, jet lagged, and then you had to queue up for a local SIM card, or even worse, you land at the airport and the SIM card stand is completely closed, leaving you completely stranded without internet connection? Same. With Olafly, we completely avoid all of that stress. They offer digital SIMs to over 200 destinations worldwide with unlimited data. No SIM shops, no language barriers, no needing to take your existing SIM card out. We have instant internet connection the second we land. As soon as the plane touches down, we're connected, ordering rides, checking maps, messaging family, uploading stories, all of it. For this specific trip, we had instant internet connection as soon as we landed in Mumbai from Sri Lanka because we purchased one of the Asia regional SIMs. You install the eSIM before your trip using the app or their website, activate it when you land, and you're good to go. It's so easy, super reliable, and perfect if you're traveling full-time like us or even just heading off on a short trip. Plus, you can even hotspot to other devices, making remote work much easier. So if you're planning a trip now and you want stress-free travel from day one, we highly recommend that you get yourself an Olafly eSIM. We'll leave the link down in the description of this video, or you can scan the QR code somewhere on the screen now. We have just checked into the Delight Homestay, which is a Dutch building that is over 250 years old, and this is one of the very first homestays that ever started in Kerala. Honestly, it's incredible, over 30 years ago, and it's run by the most beautiful little couple that have actually even grown up on this property. The gardens are absolutely stunning. We get breakfast every morning, and it's just like so blissful here and wonderful. We've got a bedroom and a private bathroom and a little stoop to sit on as well.
This morning, India Samdev organized a guided tour for us with Kochi stories, and we had the incredible Ajita showing us around. We started in Fort Kochi, an area shaped by centuries of global trade and colonial rule. The Portuguese, Dutch, and British all passed through here, leaving behind a unique mix of architecture, religions, and cultures that still define the neighborhood today.
It's a small piece of land. Okay, all along one side we have tall mountains, Western Ghats. When you are going to Munnar, it is a mountains. Now there are roads to go up to the mountains, beautiful tea plantations, all done by the British. Before the British, there is no roads and no tea plantations. So this is like wild forest. and tall mountains. So this in the olden days was like a wall separating Kerala from other parts of India. So older days Kerala, we had no connection what is happening in other parts of India, but the Arabian Sea opened us to the outside world. So that is the reason Kerala is totally different from any other part of India. We had more connections with the rest of the world, but we are not knowing what is happening in other parts.
Along the coast, we learnt about the iconic Chinese fishing nets, massive cantilevered structures believed to have been introduced by Chinese traders in the 14th century. They're still in use today and are a powerful symbol of Kochi's long history as a meeting point between east and west. Mattancherry Palace was next. Originally built by the Portuguese in the 16th century, it was gifted to the Raja of Kochi as a peace offering after they plundered a nearby Hindu temple. Inside, the palace is famous for its remarkably well-preserved murals depicting scenes from Hindu epics, offering a rare glimpse into Kerala's royal and religious past. Just next door is the Paradesi Synagogue, the oldest active synagogue in the Commonwealth, built in 1568. Kochi has been home to a Jewish community for over 1,000 years, drawn here by the city's openness and trading connections. It's a strong reminder of how deeply multicultural this city has always been. Unfortunately, the rain came down big time, and with all of our camera gear we just couldn't complete the walking bit of it, so we hopped in the car and explored instead. But even then, it's clear just how much history is packed into this small part of Kochi.
Did you know that Kerala has some of the best food in all of India, and it's because of the spices here and all the vegetation and the produce grown here? We're in for a treat. It's our last morning here in Kochi, and we thought we would just take a little stroll around the area and visit all the heritage buildings, but also get some good coffee and some snacks for our road trip to our next destination. And we've stumbled on to Lila, this incredible heritage cafe and art gallery. It's so cute.
We've had very limited time here because of the rain to actually walk around and enjoy this area, but wow, guys, highly recommend you come and stay here in Fort Kochi. It is so quaint, such a vibe, so much history, so much culture, so many cool cafes, places to eat, things to see. Definitely worth a stop.
We just got the most incredible jute bedding and this beautiful woven pillowcase for our new house. Just incredible, so affordable. I actually was shocked. I was shocked. In a heritage building in Kochi. I think it's just great. And we got our coffees. It's just stinking cute here. We've come to Princess Street. The buildings are so cute, old style heritage, and they are just the most beautiful little boutique stores to buy some clothing and souvenirs to take home. I'm totally in my element.
And everything has been made by the people. You can see they're making their shit.
Everything is handmade by the locals here. Probably the most organic, natural dyed fabrics as well. It's really posh, really.
Now we go home.
Oh God, Kerala's a dangerous place.
Good salesman.
This man is
Thank you.
so good. He's got the best store ever. If you need any home decor, anything, I'll put the QR code on the screen right now, and you can message on Instagram. He'll ship it to you. Amazing. Not even sponsored.
Right, it cost us a couple, but I'm glad we had a little bit of time to walk around this amazing little town. Now it is time to hop in the car and head inland to the mountains. We are off to Munnar area for our next day at the Spice Tree. Very excited for this. Bye bye, thank you very much. See you again, eh? Bye. Absolutely loved our stay here at Delight, but on to the next. About a 4 to 5 hour drive. Looking forward to seeing some of the mountains and the tea plantations out here in Kerala. Welcome to Munnar, the heart of Kerala's hill country. This cool climate escape is defined by rolling tea plantations, misty mountains, and the rich scent of spices in the air. We'll be exploring tea estates, spice gardens, and some of the most breathtaking viewpoints in South India. A completely different side of the country that feels worlds away from the coast. We're checking into one of the famous Spice Tree hotels, and again, the rain followed us up into the mountains.
I can smell all sorts of stuff.
Yeah?
Yeah. Wow.
Welcome to Spice Tree.
Thank you.
Please be comfortable.
Beautiful. Wow. Ooh, smell that. Wow. Welcome to our incredible villa in Munnar at Spice Tree. We are in a villa with a jacuzzi and we are quite literally in the clouds right now. The mist is rolling up the hills of the valley. Incredibly beautiful here. The first thing that hit me was the smells. You can just smell all the spices in the air. It is beautiful. Nice big bed to ourselves, a little nook to sit and relax, and then a beautiful bathroom with an incredible jacuzzi that I'm pretty sure Clary is definitely going to make use of. So excited to be here, very relaxing, surrounded by nature, birds chirping, and surprisingly it's actually pretty cold out there, so really nice change because it's been pretty warm, so nice to relax and unwind here. Incredibly relaxing, beautiful breakfast here in this sunroom. The views are amazing. The sun's starting to come out, the rain's going away.
It's time! Our very first cooking class in India, the land of amazing, incredible food. And we are literally on the lands where the best spices in the world are grown. I'm very excited for this. This is super fun for me. Look at this setting.
Beautiful, eh? We've got all the spices and ingredients laid out, and we've got the head chef here.
Here our ingredients, and here spices also here. Okay, this is coconut cream, two type of coconut cream. The one is thinner one is thick one. Let's start.
Okay.
This is coriander powder. Yeah. Okay. And we have two type of chili powder. Okay, this is a Kashmiri chili. This is using for natural color. Okay, this is normal chili. This is very hot. Okay, we can put it in two type of chili, little bit. Okay.
Okay.
We are busy making a Malabar fish curry. Chef is demonstrating exactly how to do it, and afterwards he's going to give us the recipe. So that's going to be very nice. We can take that home and try and make it ourselves there. Thank you, Chef.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, so it wasn't a cooking class, but it was a cooking demonstration. We just watched everything and we get the recipes at the end so we can create this back home when we want to. So simple, very vegetable based. They use a ton of coconut oil, fresh coconut and coconut milk and cream. Very similar to Sri Lanka, and I actually did a cooking class in Sri Lanka. Very similar foods, very similar spices. I'm excited to try it now and see how it differs. Apparently the Indians do it better.
Cooked by his own fair hands. Thank you so much.
It is time for high tea, dears. And we are taking a stroll down to the bakery and library to do our tea tasting activity and just exploring this beautiful property. It is currently very misty and cloudy. We are in the clouds, just like we were yesterday. It's been a up and down day so far, but nonetheless we've just been chilling, relaxing. I did some work, done some reading. Yeah, it's been really nice. We are trying 6 different types of teas, from white tea to green tea to black tea. Now we're on to the flavored teas. We've had jasmine and this is rose tea. Definitely the rose tea is my favorite so far.
And we've got the bakery right behind us and the smell is insane. Lovely little afternoon this.
Good morning from the yoga studio here at the Spice Tree. What a beautiful view we have behind us, and what an incredible way to start the day.
I'm feeling super mellow because we did some interesting breathing techniques like this one. You put your hands like this and then you cup your nose and you go. It promotes concentration and heart health in the morning. So there you go. It's beautiful.
And we've finally woken up to a clear blue sky day. So very excited to see what the day brings. So fresh, the air. beautiful to be in nature.
Just telling Rex how blissful this place is. The music, the incense, the yoga, the nature, and the blimey good breakfasts that they give you every morning. Like, it's just perfection. I feel so clear-minded and just full of gratitude to be here, really. It's a beautiful spot.
To go along with the good breakfast, we've been having delicious dinners every night too. Really good food here, guys, from all the Indian stuff that you can imagine, and then good Western stuff. Last night we had a beautiful chicken breast with veggies and mashed potato, and finished off with a brownie and ice cream. Very delicious. Currently on the plantation and village walk right now. All of these activities that we've been doing are complimentary, so the yoga is included, and so is this beautiful walk. Highly recommend doing this. It is incredibly relaxing. The birds are insane. We're just in the canopy of the forest right now. Just so beautiful. Bye bye. What an amazing stay here.
Yeah.
We're on our way to the tea plantation and the tea factory, but we just had to stop here and take some photos and videos in these fields. These tea plantations are some of the most impressive we've ever seen. They're just endless. There's rolling hills and mountains, and it's just so green everywhere, and just not a soul here. There are some tourist spots that you can go and take pictures at, but this one, there's no one here. We're trying not to disturb the plants, of course, because it is a working plantation. Don't touch them because obviously they still sell this tea. But yeah, this is so beautiful. Guys, there are 2 cows in that tea plantation eating the tea leaves. I think that's naughty. Here's one over here and here's one over there.
Welcome to the Lockhart Tea Factory and Museum, everyone. We are doing a tour and a tea tasting, and it's 250 rupees per person. It's a 30-minute tour. Beautiful out here, such incredible mountains and hills filled with tea. The smell of tea, it's so fresh. I love it. This tea factory was actually established in 1936. That makes it almost 90 years old, and they're still using it to this day to make tea. We're going to learn all about the old traditional ways. Tea was first introduced to this region by the British in the late 1800s, and estates like Lockhart played a major role in turning these misty hills into one of India's most important tea growing regions. What makes this factory special is that much of the original machinery is still in use today, offering a rare look at how tea has been made here for over a century. The process begins out in the fields, where only the top 2 leaves and a bud are hand-picked, the most tender parts of the plant. Once brought into the factory, the leaves are spread out to wither, reducing their moisture and softening them for processing. From there, they're rolled using large mechanical rollers, a step that breaks down the leaf structure and releases natural enzymes that shape the tea's flavor. Next comes oxidation, where the rolled leaves are left to react with oxygen. This is what darkens the leaves and develops the rich aroma and color associated with black tea. At Lockhart, you can still see this happening on open floors, just as it has for generations. Once the desired oxidation level is reached, the leaves are dried in massive hot air machines, stopping the process and locking in the flavor. Finally, the tea is graded by size using vibrating sieves before being packed and sent out across India and the world. Walking through this factory feels like stepping back in time. The sound of the machines, the smell of the fresh tea, and the knowledge that this is the same process that has been repeated here day after day for over 90 years. It's just incredible.
Alright, we picked up some tea. We got some green tea for my dad and then white tea for us. Because we only just learnt about white tea. Literally didn't know it existed.
White tea, if you didn't know, is incredibly healthy. It's full of antioxidants, and they use only the buds of the leaves to actually make white tea instead of the full leaf itself. So very, very interesting. Now we have literally seen it all, from source to mouth. Literally the ladies are out here plucking and using these machines to shave the bushes and collect the tea, and each bag that they have with them can weigh up to 20 kilograms, so they are super strong to actually walk with those all the way up to the road when they are done to put them on the trucks. Very interesting.
These women are incredible. They work so hard. In the summer, it must be so brutal. They're troopers. You need to appreciate every single cup of tea that you drink, you hear me?
And it now makes sense why back home sometimes tea can cost like 80 rand for just 20 little bags. These are the travel moments that I always remember most. When you just have no plan, you just discover very interesting, beautiful moments.
They're just rolling hills of all of these tea plantations, and you can actually explore it all on foot. India Sunday actually offer these hiking tours, 3 hours or a full day, whatever you want to do. So that's a pretty cool thing to do because this landscape is insane.
Thank you very much.
I love this.
Alright, welcome to Spice Tree Rajakumari. This is just 25 minutes across the valley from the previous stay, but oh my goodness, are we so spoiled with this. We have an incredible villa. It's absolutely massive with a huge king-size bed, a little seating area here to have our tea and our coffee. Beautiful reading nook. I will definitely be using that for my Kindle reading later on. Let me show you the bathroom quickly. Double basins, beautiful toilet, and a massive shower with the biggest shower heads you'll ever see. They had massive shower heads at the last one too, and then around this corner an amazing bath again. Oh my goodness, wow. But look at this natural light in here, it's so incredible.
I really do believe that the next 2 nights are going to be stunning. Sorry to the previous Spice Tree, but I love this one. It seems a little more premium. Maybe they've just given us a lovely, lovely room, but this is stunning. And we haven't even seen a single other person here, so it's quiet.
We have the pepper room if anyone's wondering, so you can ask for that one if you want this room.
Anyway, we're gonna eat lunch, just relax, and then we are in for a beautiful farm to table dinner. Because they've got their own organic farm here.
The manager even said that we can go and pick our own vegetables and then give them to the chef and he'll make us a soup. How incredible is that? Wow.
This hotel actually is yoga focused and Ayurveda focused. So they've got a spa here where they do Ayurveda treatments and massages, and then they also have a lot of different ingredients in their foods that help with healing and detox and all sorts of Ayurvedic methods and beliefs. That's why they brought us this tea, because it's a traditional tea to help hopefully fix a flu. So, we are in the perfect place ever.
So beautiful, so relaxing, a very peaceful sleep last night. Couldn't be more quiet except for the little squirrels playing on our roof, the naughty buggers.
Last night for dinner we actually had the most incredible beef curry and parathas. And actually, fun fact, Kerala is one of the only places in India where you can eat local beef. Places like Mumbai and stuff, you can order beef from the restaurants, but it's all imported. Because it's actually very much illegal to kill a cow there. They're like sacred gods. Afternoon. What a blissful day we have had here. Honestly, the spice trees are just here to heal you. I really feel like that's what this place is. We've relaxed in our room, we've eaten amazing food for breakfast and lunch, and we have just chilled by the pool. And now we are doing a walk around the property with our trusty sticks. off to learn about the spice.
On our walk, we learned that this region has been at the heart of the global spice trade for centuries, and you can still feel that history woven into the landscape all around you. The property itself is a working spice estate growing cardamom, known as the queen of spices, alongside pepper, cinnamon, cloves, nutmeg, turmeric, and ginger. These spices have shaped Kerala's cuisine, trade, and traditional medicine, and many are still used fresh here in both the kitchen and wellness practices. After our walk, Claire went for a traditional Ayurvedic spa treatment, drawing on centuries-old healing traditions rooted in balance, nature, and prevention. The treatments use warm herbal oils infused with local spices and medicinal plants grown in the region. These oils are slowly massaged into the body using rhythmic techniques designed to improve circulation, release tension, and support detoxification. After the massage, the experience traditionally finishes in a steam chamber, where herbal infused steam helps open the pores, flush out toxins, and allow the oils to fully absorb. It's a deeply restorative process, leaving you relaxed, grounded, and completely in sync with the calm of the mountains all around you.
Good morning. We've woken up this morning and we're in the clouds. You can actually feel the moisture from them coming into the room. But I'm on my way to yoga.
Bye, thank you for everything. Bye. Alright, time to leave this incredible team. They have gone over and above looking after us. Unbelievable stay. Highly recommend.
I feel so relaxed and blessed.
Let's go on to the next.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Freshly squeezed pineapple juice on the side of the road. We are literally in pineapple country. There are plantations everywhere. It is amazing. 100 for both of us.
This morning we have a 5-hour drive back down to the coast to an area we can't wait to show you. Welcome to Alleppey, the heart of Kerala's backwaters. This is where life moves at the pace of the water, winding through palm-lined canals, quiet villages, and endless stretches of green. Often called the Venice of the East, Alleppey is best experienced from a traditional houseboat, drifting past daily life that hasn't changed much in generations. It's peaceful, grounding, and one of the most memorable ways to experience God's own country.
We have made it to Alleppey. What a magical spot. It's famous for the rustic Kerala backwaters, a series of over 900 kilometers of tranquil canals and lagoons. This system is a vital part of local life. It's used for fishing, rice plantations, and transportation as well. It's here in Alleppey where we will be getting onto our houseboat. But first, we've been booked into this incredible heritage homestay called Emerald Isle. It's a beautiful traditional Kerala house run by an awesome family, and it's over 175 years old. There are 9 different rooms, all in their original state basically, and they are surrounded by incredible gardens, the backwaters, palm trees, and gorgeous birds. Every single day you get a breakfast, lunch, and dinner cooked right here at the property in these beautiful gardens, and it's just the most perfect starting point to ground yourself before getting onto your houseboat. Just magic. We're actually walking around the grounds now in the gardens. We are on an island, literally surrounded by water, and you should see some of the birds. Brett's got his zoomy lens, so hopefully he gets like a shot of one of them. We are so excited to get onto the houseboat tomorrow and explore more of these waterways. And all over here are tiny little round islands, and people have built houses on those little islands, and they get around on boat. Literally, there's no road access. It's just so fascinating. What an awesome way of life here. And everyone, all the staff, grew up on the various little islands in this area. I think this is one of my favorite places we've ever been. I just love it here.
At the end of our walk around the little neighborhood here. It is incredible. So amazing to see the way of life out here and the sense of community. Highly recommend you go on your own little sunset walk. This place is picturesque. I've been taking so many beautiful photos. Stunning. Oh, beautiful place. Bye-bye.
Did you know that India is the second largest producer of rice in the world? I didn't know that. There are tons of massive rice fields everywhere around here in Alleppey. And did you know that they're the third biggest tea producers in the world? India are just doing things.
This morning, a dream is finally coming true for us. We're boarding one of Zandari Riverscapes' traditional Kerala houseboats to explore the backwaters of Alleppey. These boats, locally known as ketuvulams, were originally rice barges built in the age-old way with jackfruit wood bound together without a single nail. A craft passed down through generations. Today they offer comfortable floating accommodation that still honors that heritage with spacious cabins, open-air living areas and panoramic views of the water. Cruising through this vast network of canals and lagoons is not just about the scenery, it's about immersion. The backwaters of Kerala are one of the few places in the world where cultivated land sits below the sea level, shaped by an ingenious system of waterways and bunds that support paddy farming, fishing, and daily life in villages only accessible by boat. We're going to be eating classic Kerala cuisine prepared using local rice and fresh produce from nearby farms and seafood supplied daily by backwater fishermen. It's a unique farm-to-table way of life that connects the journey directly to the land and communities we're drifting past. This is living the backwaters, and it's why a houseboat journey in Alleppey is considered one of the most unforgettable experiences in India.
It's just Rhett and I on this boat and then 3 staff members. This is our lounge area, lots of little sitting areas, a dining room table for our lunch, breakfast and dinner, and then some just cushions, and yeah, we're just gonna sunbathe and read and look out onto this beautiful view. We have a beautiful bedroom, it smells so amazing in there. A big queen size bed, huge window, and a private shower and toilet and sink. That's it, it's just a small little cozy house, and we're gonna cruise through the backwaters of Kerala. I just think this is cool.
Even though it's like 31 degrees today, there's a nice breeze, so there isn't any need for an air conditioner out in the living areas, but the room does have an air conditioner, so that's really good. And there's hot water. Very, very comfortable so far. We're actually on a 3-sleeper boat, but there's just Clary and I, so we got lucky.
I think every single group would get their own private boats. They'll never put you with strangers. So it's a very bespoke and private experience.
So that right there is the same company boat as what we have right now, but this is a 2-bedroom boat, and we are in a 3-bedroom, so ours is even bigger than this one. And look at these beautiful rice field views in the background. Palm trees, wow, just stunning.
I just think I love this. Like seeing the local way of life on the banks. People going about their business, just doing all sorts of things. And the views, the rice fields, the palm trees, the birds. It's just wonderful.
It's reminding me of Halong Bay in a way, but a little bit more bespoke and a little bit closer to the nature and the local way of life. So very, very beautiful. We always forget to ask this, but if you are enjoying the video so far and you love India and you want to travel here, please give the video a like. It really helps spread the word so that more people get to see it. We'd really appreciate it. After lunch, we jumped into a wooden canoe for a more down-to-earth, intimate look at daily life here. As we quietly paddled through the narrow canals, we watched people fishing right outside their homes.
Very hard.
Well done! Good job! Aunties doing laundry at the water's edge, pots and pans being rinsed in the canal, and even the evening meal being prepared. The backwaters really are the heartbeat of this place. We then hopped off for a short wander through the village and visited St. Mary's Basilica, built on a site where Syrian Christians established a church over 1,000 years ago. After a little souvenir shopping, we ended the day in the best way possible, cruising back through the canals at sunset, the sky turning shades of pink as we drifted toward our docking spot for the night. It was truly magical and a moment we won't forget.
Good morning. What a beautiful, peaceful sleep. Oh my goodness. We've woken up and we can actually see our campsite. Look at it. Beautiful green lawns, palm trees. We actually connected into that box last night for electricity. So we had the air conditioning going the whole night. We had the fan and just so much space in that room. We could even put our luggage down, which is absolutely fantastic. It's the biggest boat room we've ever had. It's just so beautiful here, so peaceful. The birds are all around us. Look at this lighting as well. Isn't it just so magical?
We're actually on our way back to the port now, so that was a quick little shindig, but perfect amount of time on here to really get a sense of what it's like on one of these houseboats, learning about the community and just taking in the nature. It's been an absolute amazing 16 hours. Thank you, team.
See you again.
Very good. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye. From the backwaters, it's just a 30-minute drive to our next stop, another Zandari property, this time Zandari Pearl Beach Resort located in Marari. We are so looking forward to seeing what an Indian beach resort is all about.
Welcome to Zandari Pearl Resort here at Marari Beach. This is our very first time exploring the beaches of India and staying in a beach resort. And first impressions, what the heck, this is incredible. We have been given one of the oyster villas. It's the second highest category of rooms here and it is incredible. Let's give you a tour. First of all, the gardens. Absolutely incredible. Surrounded by palm trees, of course, and look at this pool. We've got a hammock here with some banana leaves. We've got 2 sitting areas outside and there's beach sand. They've brought the beach to your room. They also have brought this little bowl of water for you to wash your feet off before you enter. Come and see the room. It's huge! Oh my goodness, we've got a gigantic king-size bed. We've got closet areas for days for all of our luggage. Inside the cupboards, they've given us yoga mats, beach mats, and all sorts of goodies. My favorite part is the outdoor bathroom. Isn't this gorgeous? We've got this amazing basin area, and then the shower is literally exposed. You're gonna shower under the tropical trees. And the whole outside area here are seashells, and so is this mirror. It's just my vibe, honestly.
We spent the afternoon just wandering the grounds. This property is spread out between coconut palms and lush gardens which attract and support dozens of little creatures including butterflies.
Oh my gosh, Shai, look at these butterflies!
Virtually everywhere you walk feels quiet and tucked away. We explored the vegetable garden where so much of the produce used in the restaurant is grown right here.
Just so many beautiful organic ingredients in this garden that all comes to your plate.
We met this cute little buddy with his slobbery and sandpapery tongue. It's so cute!
That is gross!
We grabbed a quick lunch. They serve pretty good Western meals here before heading down to check out the beach. Kerala's Malabar coast is known for its peaceful vibe and natural beauty, and this beach definitely shows that off. It's quiet and feels very raw. We've just come back to the restaurant area for an afternoon tea and snacks, and they've set up like a cute little tea cart here, which is really cool. We've had a really relaxing afternoon reading. I actually fell asleep on the hammock in the garden, had a nice swim in the pool. It's been a Very nice start to a relaxing stay here. Cheers. Ooh.
That is phenomenal. You know I love potato.
This morning we're going to learn about something very special, coconut husk weaving.
Nice to meet you.
Okay, can we film? It's okay?
Yes,
Okay.
YouTube blogger. International. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Kerala is actually known as the land of coconuts, and for centuries this one tree has shaped life here. We visited a local artisan whose family has been making coir mats for generations. Coir is made from the fibrous husk of the coconut, which is soaked, beaten, spun into rope, and then woven by hand on traditional looms. We were completely fascinated by the craft, and Clary even got to try her hand at it.
It's okay. It's okay.
Look at my terrible job! Oh no! You fix it.
Moving back.
Look at how terrible. Yay! Oh, it's looking so much better.
We're absolutely obsessed with our 3 Indian jute carpets we have at home, so being here, seeing the skill and rhythm and how labor intensive the process actually is just makes you appreciate them so much more. This one craft has built entire coastal communities in Kerala, becoming one of the world's biggest coir export hubs in the 19th century. These mats were shipped all over the world, and it all started with a single coconut, which makes our next stop even more fitting. We headed out for a toddy tasting, another tradition centered around the coconut tree. A toddy tapper will climb straight up the palm and slice into the flower to collect its sap. Fresh toddy is actually sweet at first, but it starts fermenting almost immediately once exposed to air, giving it that slightly fizzy, mildly alcoholic kick. Of course, we had to try it.
So we've driven 40 minutes to get here to this toddy shop to try coconut beer toddy. Wish me luck. They say 6%, but there's no science behind it, so...
Yes.
Oh God.
Oh, God's gonna show us how they actually drink a chai in Kerala.
Kerala style.
No sipping.
Yeah.
Toddy. We are tired, so drinking like this normally.
Okay. Oh my God!
This is
Kerala style.
Brett just downed his as well. So anyway, it's gonna go down.
Yeah. I'll make it, eh? It's a little sour, definitely an acquired taste, but such an authentic experience. Right, well the toddy's going down well. Clary's had like 3 glasses now. She's just ordered another glass. She wanted to get a whole new urn, and I was like, not a chance for you to drink that much. I think it's a yes to the toddy. Morning, it's our final day here at Zandari Pearl Beach Resort. We've had an incredible yoga session on the beach, beautifully relaxing with the sound of the waves, and now we've come to our buffet breakfast. They've got all sorts of stuff here, pretty much everything your heart desires, including fruits, granolas, eggs, muffins, pancakes, and then they even have the Indian style breakfast like the kormas. So yeah, you can basically get anything you want. We've also got a bit of masala chai, of course, to pick us up, and a nice healthy carrot and ginger drink. We've got a bit of a travel day today down further south to our next stop. It's going to be very exciting and we can't wait for you to see it. Thank you. Bye-bye. Alright, beautiful stay here. Incredible hospitality once again. On to the next place.
Ayurveda retreat.
We travelled about 4 hours further south past Trivandrum to the very edge of Kerala. Sorry I can't say the new name, but I'll leave it on the screen for you guys to try.
Thank you very much.
Suresh, thank you very much. Bye to our driver who's driven us everywhere. It's been amazing. Thank you, Suresh.
Thank you, Suresh. Drive home safely, okay?
Okay, and slowly back.
We arrived at Nikki's Nest, an Ayurvedic retreat perched on the cliffs overlooking the Arabian Sea.
Welcome drink.
Ayurveda is a traditional Indian system of medicine that's over 3,000 years old. It's built around the idea of balancing the body, mind, and energy through personalized treatments, herbal oils, diet, movement, and rest. I just can't explain the experience. It's insane. It's like a complete oil massage, head to toe. Yeah, you're just there lying in a little loincloth, basically. It's definitely the most touched I've ever been. All over, butt cheeks and all. It's not just about relaxation, it's about prevention and long-term well-being. Each guest typically has a consultation with an in-house doctor who prescribes treatments based on your specific body type and any imbalances. Days here revolve around therapeutic oil massages, herbal steam treatments, yoga sessions, simple nourishing vegetarian meals, and the constant sound of the ocean below. After weeks of moving through cities, tea plantations, backwaters and beaches, this felt like a full stop. A place to properly slow down, reset, and let the whole journey sink in. That said, Ayurvedic treatments aren't necessarily for everyone. The therapies can feel quite traditional and intimate, often involving warm oils and minimal clothing. So it's something to go into with an open mind. For us, it was a unique and grounding way to end the trip, but it's definitely an optional addition depending on your comfort level. Two weeks ago we landed in India not really knowing what to expect. And somehow in just 14 days this country has completely shifted our perspective once again. From the chaos and color of big cities to quiet beaches lined with coconut palms, from the misty tea plantations in the hills to drifting through peaceful backwaters at sunset, every stop has felt different, layered, and deeply meaningful. But more than the landscapes, it's the people we've met along the way that will stay with us. The artisans who shared their craft, the farmers and fishermen who welcomed us into their daily lives, the guides who patiently unpack centuries of history, and the simple conversations over some chai. We've learned about traditions passed down for generations, watched ancient skills still practiced with pride, tasted flavors we'll never forget, and experienced a pace of life that reminds you to slow down and actually be present. India isn't always easy. It's intense, vibrant, emotional, but that's what makes it unforgettable. Sometimes the places that challenge you the most are the ones that change you forever. If you've ever dreamed about coming here but felt too overwhelmed or unsure to take the leap, let this be your sign. Now is the time. It's an unbelievable country that you will regret not experiencing for yourself. And if you want a journey that feels seamless, thoughtful, and personal like ours did, we can't recommend India Someday enough. They helped shape this into the trip of a lifetime and made every step feel effortless. We truly hope you've enjoyed coming along with us on this adventure, and if you did, don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.